Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a video I never thought I would have to make, but here we are. We are gonna compare objectively Tank Company and World of Tank Blitz because so many people in the comments are accusing me of turning people off from Blitz to get into Tank Company, which is something I never did and will never do, simply because I do not care. I play both games, and I suggest you also to do it in order to get your own opinion. But there we go. But just before we jump into it, I just want to give you my historic in Tank Company. I managed to get myself nearly 850 games in the game. I also unlocked 2 top tier tank with a third one coming on its way. As you can see right there, I'm focusing on the Russian tech tree all the time. Now that I played World of Tank Blitz, I know exactly where I'm supposed to go. And well, I feel like right now with the games I played in Tank Company, I have enough background to tell you exactly what is wrong and what is right. Let's go. The first thing, and a great point for World of Tank Blitz, is that the economy system is definitely, if not infinitely better than the one in Tank Company. Usually in Blitz, even if you lose the battle, you are still gonna make credits, which means that you are never gonna run low again. Yes, it took a certain time to get there, but at least you will never struggle. You don't even need premiums actually in World of Tank Blitz to make money and to unlock new tanks. Whereas in Tank Company, good luck, because when you do 8k damage with the equivalent of the tier 8 tank in World of Tank Blitz and with a premium, you just get yourself 140,000 of credits, which is nothing. 8k damage with a tier 8 tank in Blitz would get you probably 3 if not 400,000 credits, and it's kind of hard for you therefore to unlock many tanks from the tech tree because they're quite expensive, and you will have to play your premiums again and again and again in order to get enough credits to buy those. So you need premiums in Tank Company if you want to unlock things fast. The second great point for World of Tank Blitz is basically the mechanisms and the smoothness of the game, because of course when you're too used to World of Tank Blitz, you've got high standards of what tank games should be capable of in terms of mechanism. Trust me, Tank Company is definitely below that. In Blitz, even if you snapshot, your shots will go exactly where you are aiming. It's not the case in Tank Company with the server delay. It's something you're going to struggle at first with, but when you get into the game, you get used to it. But still, if they could totally delete that problem and make something closer to World of Tank Blitz, I wouldn't say no. Of course, this requires to change all the statistics and basically everything about the tanks, and it's not gonna happen. The second thing that is extremely frustrating in Tank Company is that if you try to shoot without your aim fully, without your circle, your aim circle, sorry, fully aimed, you are always, probably 99% of the time, miss your shell. It's extremely frustrating, specifically when you're playing with Tank Destroyer, having more than 15 seconds of reload. Third great point for Blitz, and it's logical because it has been here for a longer period of time, but the number of tanks you can grind. Of course, this is something as an old player that I don't really care of because I unlocked everything there is to unlock, but still, you have the choice between so many tanks in World of Tank Blitz that regardless of your playstyle, you will always find something to play with, something with which you are gonna have some fun. It's not necessarily the case in Tank Company, as it's a brand new game, you have less and less lines to grind from. Number 4, something a lot of people will probably disagree with me. I think that the shop in Blitz is better. Yes, you heard that right. Better than the one in Tank Company, because they will give you juicy offers for broken tank that has been here for a very long time, like 3-4 years, but at least for maybe 10-12 euros you can get yourself a broken premium that will help you getting a lot of credits. In Tank Company right now, those tanks are definitely more expensive than the shop in Blitz. Of course, the main difference is that right now, because I'm taking that with a pinch of salt, but right now we don't have necessarily crates with broken tanks in them in Tank Company, whereas it's the norm in World of Tank Blitz. It's probably gonna come because NetEase is gonna copy all of those tank games that are doing it, because if everyone is doing it, well, you don't have the choice but to sign up for it. That's logical. But at least in Blitz, if you want to get a Carnival Action 10, one time per year, you are going to be able to unlock it for 10,000 gold, which is equal to roughly 22 euros. And trust me, the Carnival Action 10 for only 20 euros is definitely a steal, and it's a tank that you're going to be able to play thousands of games with in order to unlock credits. And in Tank Company, unfortunately, those tanks are a little bit more expensive and they are not broken, which is a good point for Tank Company also. Now, let's jump into Tank Company and see what they have that is a little bit better than Blitz. The first great thing, in my opinion, in terms of gameplay are the marks of excellence, or as they call it here, the record marker. When you go into your tank performances data, you will find something called record marker, and when you click on it, you see that I have the level 3 on the ISU 152. It means that I played better than 95% of the players. And the great thing about that is that you always want to aim to the top in order to unlock all of those markers and keep it on your tank, because once you unlock them, it's not like World of Tank PC, you don't lose them even if you do less than 95% of the players. No, once you reach the milestone, it's over, you can pass to another tank. But it's really great because it's challenging and it gives you that feeling that you really want to play well in order to unlock them and to show off a little bit to people. It's all about flexing, but it works. And also it shows on the tank, which is something great, because what is the point of showing off if you can't show it? The second great thing concerns clans, because in this game you have clan wars, so you have the missions, but the mission system is totally shit compared to World of Tank Blitz. But at least there is something. When you go into the shop, you see that you have the choice between two tanks. Yes, you have the possibility of unlocking premiums directly from the shop, and they are utterly broken. For example, here the SU-12254 has a firepower that is just insane. It's probably going to be a tank with which you're going to have hilarious moments. Of course, it's going to take ages to unlock them, because since I played that game, so for 1 month, I only unlocked 1.5 thousand alliance coins, which is the currency to unlock those tanks. But at the same time, they are cooking clan wars, because they are telling you need to unlock championship points and you can get yourself some top tier tanks for that. Of course, it's going to take some time, but once they will implement the clan wars, which is something that should be added in less than 6 months, we will be able to unlock premiums totally for free, and with which we are going to have some fun. Third thing concerns the playstyle, and for this one we are going to speed up the replay a little bit. Basically, in this game, yet you are not playing against only real players. And even if for some of you it's probably going to piss you off, for me it's just perfect, because it doesn't make the game competitive. You can play and have some relaxing times with your friend without caring about getting totally destroyed, without fearing campers, without fearing everything. And it's just nice. Specifically, as someone that now works, is no longer... I mean, I'm still a student, but I'm more of a worker than a student now. But as a worker, when you go home tired and you don't want to feel the stress of games, of people that play H24, you just can go into Tank Company, relax yourself, have some fun, and that's it. Literally, it's just great. Take a look at how the guys are playing right now. You feel like they are not real players because they're playing badly, and it's logical because those are bots. But it just feels great, in my opinion, because after all, maybe that you will not like it. But personally, this is something I enjoyed way too much. And to be fair with you, it's just... it feels great. Take a look at the mouse here, for example. It's a real player. He's definitely playing against bots, and he's just having fun. I mean, he knows that the bots are gonna miss every single one of their shells, that they will not be able to do anything, and just take a look at how many damage he's managing to bounce. It's just insane, because of course here, if he was playing against real players, it was over for him. If you jump into 10 guys in a row, you just get totally wrecked, right? But here, it's not happening. Here, he's just gonna clutch that, doing an impressive amount of damage, going up the 13,000 damage or something like that. And just for the beauty of it, I'm just gonna leave the replay until the end, so you can see exactly what we are talking about. Just take a look at that, boys. Take a look at this. Don't tell me that if you were playing like this mouse, even if you were playing against bots, you wouldn't have fun. You will, and you know it. And to finish off, something that both World of Tank Blitz and Tank Company are sharing in common, from time to time, you have some events in which you are going to be able to unlock a tank totally for free. For example, here in Tank Company, right now, you can get the ELC Even 90 totally for free if you manage to get it the 100% discount. Of course, in order to get to this, you will need to play a lot. Like, you need to be either a student or have 1 week where you do nothing but play the game, but still, it's possible effectively to unlock them, or at least to get some juicy discounts on them. I know that personally, if I play the game a little bit more than usual, I can get probably to the 70% discount, and if I get to that, the tank is probably going to cost me 10 euros, which is not that much considering that I really want to play that little piece of tank that seems to be hilarious. And now, I don't know if I said it, but to finish off, in World of Tank Blitz, it's much easier to grind lines. I don't know if it's really a benefit for World of Tank Blitz players, because it means that newbies that don't have enough experience will get to tier 10 in no time. But for the people that are used to the game, that are pro players or at least experimented players, it's always a nice bonus to know that as soon as the line drops, you will be able to unlock it in no time. This is something that you don't have access to in Tank Company, because to take you an example, in Tank Company, using the greatest booster for experience ever, by game, you will do maximum maybe 2.3 thousand experience, knowing that you need 250,000 to unlock a tier 8, which is the top tier of Tank Company. Whereas here in Blitz, you can have multiply by 5 experience boosters. And of course, with those, you just need to play maybe 25 battles with a tier 9, good battles obviously, but still, and bang, you get yourself the mighty reward. So in definitive, if I really had to compare Tank Company and World of Tank Blitz objectively, I will tell you that currently World of Tank Blitz is a better game. I'm not gonna lie, World of Tank Blitz is definitely winning the battle. I'm not here talking about graphics, etc., but I could. World of Tank Blitz is better also in terms of graphic on the maps, but I feel like Tank Company is way better when it comes to the graphics on the tanks. So pick a side. Now, objectively, I'm gonna say it's like it is. I played World of Tank Blitz for nearly 5,000 hours. So Tank Company is definitely getting my heart because I'm having fun. I mean, it's a new game, it's different, new mechanisms. I'm having fun in Tank Company. That's it. That's just, I'm not even gonna bother telling you, yeah, it's better than Blitz, because it's not the case. I'm just personally having more fun in Tank Company because it's new, because there are marks of excellence, because I know that Clan Wars are coming soon, and also because, you know, it's always the same. It's new. You wanna play it. And that's it. I mean, who can you blame for that? No one. And that's how I'm gonna end this video, by telling you that even if I told you my feeling toward both games, I tried to compare them objectively and after subjectively telling you my opinion, the only way for you to get your own opinion is to play both. And of course, once more, as I said that you need to play both, people are gonna say, woo, he's turning people to Tank Company. I'm not even gonna bother justifying myself, but still, play both games. Tell me in the comments which one you prefer, because I would be curious to have your opinion, and hopefully I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. Bye.